AK37 here. So today I am doing a guide commentary on Leona, the Radiant Dawn. So let's just go over her abilities quickly before we get into the gameplay. So what we have here is Sunlight as her passive. Every time she uses a spell, she infects the target with sunlight, which is a debuff. It will cause additional magic damage whenever an ally deals damage to those targets, whether they're minions or champions. At rank 18, this is about 95 damage, which would be quite a lot since you have 4 spells. Now, Shield of Daybreak will stun the target, dealing some moderate, not really AP damage. It's pretty crap damage, honestly. It's not the greatest, scaling-wise anyway. Eclipse has her gain armor and magic resist. When the duration is over, which is about 4 seconds or 5 seconds, it will explode. If there are any enemies nearby, it will prolong the effect for another 3 seconds, plus do some damage to them. Enemies being champions or minions. Zenith Blade shoots out a blade. If the enemy champion is struck by this blade, it will immobilize them and you will dash over. So it's a nice little 1 second stun, at least 1.5 seconds. And you can also use this to apply your sunlight stacks to minions and if an ally needs farming. Very simple that way. You will not dash to minions, you will only dash to champions. So don't be afraid of wasting and dashing to minions, because you can just shoot right through them and they'll just hit champions. So her ultimate is Solar Flare. Leona calls down a beam of solar energy. It damages the enemies in an area, which it does some pretty moderate damage. The center are stunned while enemies on the outside are slowed. This is another good AoE that you can use. I like playing Leona as a solo laner. Her Zenith Blade plus her W can take out the caster minions at level 5, I believe. So it is very useful. She also has 3 stuns in case she tries to get towered on her. People try to initiate on her. But she is a very competent farmer. Actually, I can do some really good farming in a solo lane. 2v1 or 1v1 even. It doesn't really matter. So I haven't made a video in a while. I'm gonna get back into it. I've actually had this video for a long time. I just haven't rendered it, which is kind of odd, but I hope you guys enjoy it. What you let's see next. Alright, so in this first clip, we're gonna see Malzahar overextending, and this is what happens when you overextend against a Xin Shao and a Leona. So we're gonna go ahead and Zenith Blade in right after he knocks her out with 3 talent strike, and I'm going to go ahead and ulti in front of him, so that way he gets stunned. And a little bit of poor maneuvering on my part around the minions, but we still do pick up the kill. Xin Shao runs away. I'm going to go ahead and just add some extra damage on top of the Renekton, and he's going to Q me and get some health back, but that's alright. No big deal. So here we're going to show how Leona can easily clear up a minion wave. I'm going to go ahead and put on Eclipse. Use my Zenith Blade to do some damage. Eclipse will explode and do some damage. Use your Q as well. Zenith Blade, though you will not travel to the minions, you will travel only champions, still leaves your Sunlight passive on top of the minions and will also do damage. As you can see, I pick up just about every minion kill except for that last one. So here, I'll just show how Leona can escape situations fairly decently. I'm going to go ahead and Q the tower, put on Eclipse, do some damage to the minions, just to make it easier. And I'm just going to go ahead and take out this tower right as our last minion dies. So as I'm walking back, we see Malphite popping up from the bottom. So I was going to recall, but then I decided against it. So I walk into the brush, put on Eclipse, walk down, juke out Malphite. As you see, Malphite's chasing me that way, so I Zenith Blade over, give him a stun, and then I just walk away. And Malphite is going to go back as he realizes, wait, could be people there, don't want to take the bait. So here we are in mid, or my team's in mid. I am currently heading up there. My team is pushing them back. Rayla is backdooring top, and Mordekaiser has that covered, so that's very good. He is playing that well. So we are putting, Tristan decides to initiate, knocking Katarina out of the fight, which is good, but I go ahead and stun and lock on to her. Stun her with my ultimate once again, while slowing down Warwick. I'm going to pick up the kill on Tristana, and I'm going to head back out, but Aurelia does seem to come in, thinking she can get me. I go ahead and stun her, and this Ignite might have gotten me, honestly, but I put on Eclipse, which gives me magic resist and armor, and I guess that magic resist kind of took away some of the Ignite ticks. So that could have gotten me, but Eclipse did save my life there. Could have. But anyway, I go back, and I see that I have enough money from Merc Tread, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. And now I'm going to pick up my Thorn Mail, or at least start building my Thorn Mail. So I go under Armor, go to Thorn Mail, pick up the Cloth Armor. Now, here we are in mid again, me, Sona, and Mordekaiser versus them 3. Aurelia does poke a little bit. That's alright. Took some damage. Did some damage. But not really, because Mordekaiser does have a shield. So Alistair flashes in, does his knock up. I'm going to go ahead and get on Malzahar, completely taking him out of the fight. And we also pick up an Alistair kill as well. Pretty much that Malzahar didn't have much to do, because I think he hit a Q, and then I pretty much just hopped on him, gave him a stun, gave him another stun, and then he died from the ignite. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this turret now, because they're pretty low. We're pretty much at full HP. Katarina is at bot farming, a little under leveled, but that's alright. I think she came late to the game. So we're just going to go ahead and beat up this turret. I'm waiting for Aurelia to pop in here. I assume she would, because, you know, this is very, very low. This is like 800 elo, very low. And I'm playing Sona or Leona on Frey Week. So I see there's a fight down bot. Me and Kat are both heading down there. We see that the Tristana barely makes it out of there, but as Warwick starts attacking, I'm going to go ahead and stun him, slow him, and pretty much dead. And it's a basic combo of use your W, go ahead and E with Xenoblade, and then Q with a stun, and then ultimate in front of them usually. So we're going to go ahead and pick up this dragon. Because, you know, why not? Their team's down, they're all spread out. Let's go and pick up dragon. But we do see Malzahar there and Alistar. And we start doing dragon. And we're just going to go ahead and pick this one up, because why not? You know, easy 150 gold, 180 gold. What do you get from this? You get 190 actually. Okay. Yeah, so Sona, everyone's going mid. We're gonna go ahead and probably do a team fight here right after dragon. And okay, so Aurelia steps in the shrooms. I'm gonna start hitting in there. Teemo's already in there. Warwick we can spot. And now we're gonna go ahead and initiate here. So I'm gonna hop on top of this Warwick. And I'm going to ulti right on top of both the carries. Well, I wouldn't say Aurelia is a carry, but I'm going to hit my ultimate right on top of Aurelia and Malzahar. Do I do die? We're going to go ahead and just pick up all these kills right now. It's not a bad op. Now, unfortunately, Katarina does get ulted by Malz, but that's alright. But we do pick up all the kills, pretty much, except for one. Actually, no, I think we do chase. We chase, I don't even know, Aurelia's running, I believe. And I think we do get her. So then go ahead and buy my third mill, since I do have enough money. Watching.
It's Leona commentary. I'll post some more stuff later. And I'll see you later.